So today I wanted to talk about skincare and skin cancer. So I have had a minor small cell carcinoma, small basal carcinoma, I guess they call it, but I think it was like 8 years ago-ish. I had what I thought was a blemish, but then it never went away. I always feel like I should say this English accent. It's quite literally right under my nose. Right there. It's not, thankfully, not much of a scar, but, you know, I knew I was a child of the 80s. I clearly have very British Isles, Irish skin, fair with red undertones. I knew I was at risk and had a lot of sun exposure being in the 80s and 90s and tanning beds as well, which really are probably even worse. So, took my ass to the dermatologist and ended up having to have that spot frozen twice. And then I had a couple on my forehead, I believe, that I had also frozen with the nitrogen. And it's a scary thing. It's not fun to talk about. It's hard when you're used to feeling pretty attractive to have something on your face. And you know, I went to cosmetology school when I was 18, and so I mean I started moisturizing early, even though I certainly had my fair share of partying and dehydrating. For years now I've been very conscious of it, and especially since that brush with that. But I've used very expensive moisturizers. I've used all different kinds over the years. And really my go-to now is Oil of Olay or Kiehl's. Kiehls, I believe. I really like those two a lot. They're very good. But Oil of Olay, I think, is probably my number one choice. They're a good product. Tried and true. Anywho. So, my skin is good. I recently had someone who's around my age compliment me on how great my skin looks, and that was so nice to hear. And asked what products I used. So I share. I'm pretty open. So now I'm going to come full disclosure. I don't know if you can see them or not, I have my makeup on right now. It's a CC cream, so it's not heavy, but I have quite a few red spots. Those are precancerous. Yay! They're pre, so I guess you know what? The cup is half full. So, I have to use what is essentially a light chemo cream. And for anyone that really knows me, I am strongly against chemo. It's poison. If I had cancer in my body, I would definitely go the natural route. I would not opt for chemotherapy, to each his own. But this is on my face, and it is, if I don't treat it now, it very well could become melanoma or some other form of cancer. So, starting tomorrow morning, I get to use this. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it because I'm going to muck it. Cream for 5 days, which really isn't bad, I guess. So, all things considered, I'm trying to stay as optimistic as possible. It's only 5 days. Now it will, I will not be able to wear makeup over it, and it will, after a few days, cause itching, redness, and then will likely become red and inflamed. Small scabs may develop. Yeah. So I can't put makeup over it when I'm doing it. She recommended, you know, it's wintertime, so I can wear my little beanie hat. So yeah, I debated for quite some time whether or not I would share this with everyone, and I really feel it's so important, especially for women in my generation, men too. You know, everybody wanted a tan in the 80s, even in the 90s, you know, that's what we did. And we didn't have good SPF then either. So these things happen. So, you know, PSA, if you have something that you think is a blemish, but it's not going away, please go to the dermatologist. Please find a good one. I mean, ask around or Google Maps. I rate on Google Maps all the time. I have over 12 million views at this point, so, and followers. I didn't even know you could have followers on Google Maps, but I do. But find a good one and go get checked out if you're not sure about something on your skin, because it can turn bad, really bad. So I'm going to document that, probably with pictures and maybe some short videos. So yeah, I'm gonna wear a hat, probably. I don't know, we'll see how bad it gets. I don't know. She said that the spots that are precancerous are the ones that are going to get red and icky. It's my technical term, icky. So, but yeah, most days I do oil of Olay or Kiehl's, and I always put a little bronzer in. That's my tan now, is bronzing cream, self-tanning cream, or a spray tan at some point. And you know, every other day, I don't wear makeup every single day. Every other day, I use a 50 SPF tinted moisturizer I get from my dermatologist. So if you have a health savings account or something similar, you can use that to buy this, because the doctor strongly recommends, if not prescribes, that I use it. And obviously I'm buying it from my skin doctor. So, you know, I frequently get told that I don't look my age, which is nice, because I've certainly not been super kind to my body over the years. I guess in some ways I have. Anywho, it's not easy. It's scary. Having some anxiety, but I'm just trying to stay positive and remember that it's 5 days, and hopefully then that will take care of it, and I won't have to worry about at least my forehead. So I do get checked every year, head to toe, every year. You know, especially if you have a spot and you have to have it frozen with the nitrogen. It's also not fun. It's not horrible. It's not fun. It's not fun being told that you have small basal carcinoma. I don't know, it's just a scary term to me. It's not being told you have any kind of the C word. No one wants to hear that. But anywho, I'm going to document it. I think people should know. And hopefully 5 to 10 days from now, I'm going to start it in the morning, I'll have some healthy glowing skin. So take care of your skin. Use moisturizer. Drink good water, really good water, the best you can. You know, our skin is our largest organ. That's important. So yeah, be good to yourselves, and here we go. Starting in the AM. Peace.